Welcome back, friends. This reading is just because I thought I haven't done a good financial reading for a while. So, as far as money goes, career, home, security, we're going to take a general outlook for the month of September for my Sagittarius friends. Sun, moon, rising, and yes, moon also. Because as you know, when it comes to emotional things, you just can't have it without the finance to back it up. So, yes, even moon. At the end of this, if you do want a reading that just focuses on love, I've got Love in Two Parts over at my Vimeo channel. It takes a look at your life, asking two questions. Number one, is this right for me? Number two, will love grow? And that is kind of an update from a reading that I did last year. So, here we go. I need 6 cards down. If you decide you want a reading meant just for you, go ahead and reach out to me through my email address or go to the contact form at my website. You can reach out to me through either one of those outlets, and I will get that invoicing started so that you can have a reading of your own. Now let me see. I need a life purpose oracle from our friend Doreen Virtue. All right. Well, on one hand, somebody may have a book in them. We have authorship here. On the other hand, we have sensitivity. You're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes in your life accordingly. So we have sensitivity here. You are maybe experiencing life. Life is maybe heightened in one way or another because of this. I don't know. Are you on a financial journey? Are you starting out with something new, education-wise? Maybe it's a new career path. Whatever you've been going through, and maybe it's personal changes, emotional changes that are controlling your movement, but the movement is creating more security, we would hope. Let's see what we're doing here. I need 6 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Focus. The 9 of Pentacles. Financial independence. A strong sense of self as you walk a certain journey. And this journey is usually, when it's represented by the 9 of Pentacles or the 9 of Diamonds, it is talking all about the lone journey. Someone who's looking for more independence. Now, let's see what we've got here. We've got the 7 of Clubs or Wands. That talks to me about maybe being in a very competitive space where business is concerned. Is there heavy competition around what it is that you're doing? Because they may be getting in your way of really reaching the 9 of Pentacles. The 7 of Wands can talk about the conflicting energy. The result is how you handle it. The 6 of Wands or the 6 of Clubs here. So that is the success in small doses, on lower level success. You are reaching higher though. Your desire is to have more, but it's not like you've drawn the Chariot here. Now the last time I said that, I ended up drawing the Chariot next. So there's a successful movement here. Even though your field feels crowded, I think you stand out alone in whatever field you're going after here. I think you're really striving for the appearance of success. Yeah, and I think there's some sort of an acknowledgement for someone. Now, yeah, of course, there's going to be some acknowledgement for someone. Here we have the Joker. Now, the Joker is the wild card. But honestly, in a financial reading, he is the master, the magician. He creates his own situation the way he chooses it to be. And the changes coming his way aren't always of his own making. It's success that comes to him organically. Through maybe moving through the competitive edge and standing out from the crowd, feeling that you sit over and above everyone else in your field. There's a sense of mastery here. And that's the mastery that's going to lead to the Nine of Pentacles. That sense that everything you do has a positive result. And you may be entering a cycle, especially with the Joker here. You may be coming through a cycle where things like that will be happening. There are going to be really very simple efforts put forth with pretty good returns. And the Nine of Swords. So, the Nine of Swords. You may be dealing with and on this level, I can't say there's disappointment or depression, physical loss. When I see the Nine of Swords that comes up in this kind of a reading, this is burning the midnight oil, putting all of your energy, mind, body, and soul into whatever endeavor it is that you're working on. Again, you're going to come through as being more sensitive, and the changes are going to come through with ease, and that's why the word organic keeps coming to me. Your efforts are really going to come organically, but you're going to have to probably sacrifice a lot of your time. It may be that you're giving up beneficial time with your family or a companion, a spouse, a lover. This is the kind of sacrifice where you're burning the midnight oil, yes, but there's achievement there at the end of the day. And why not? Another, the Jack of Clubs or the Jack of Wands. He is all about the action. He brings the supportive energy that carries you through from one part of this financial endeavor to another. And even though a lot of the changes come through your passion and desire, I think you're going to be surprised at how some of the changes feel very natural, very easy, and as if you really didn't have to wear yourself out to make the accomplishment. Accomplishment feels like it's going to come really easy for you. The Four of Swords. Now, after all, the hard work is done. There's a need here with the Four of Swords or the Four of Spades to open up to some time for connection with the soul, maybe a nice quiet vacation with a partner, with a spouse who loves you and who is supportive. There may be a need for sensitivity with a partner who might be feeling a little bit rejected, a little bit left out of the process. There's going to be an important moment where you will know that it's time to slow down here in order to make time for someone who loves you. Now I'm going to grab some clarity here. I think you're working towards success. Plus, you're changing. You're growing as an individual. You're becoming more sensitive maybe to other people's needs. And I think you are... I want to say there's a need. I think you are needed to take some time out for someone who desperately needs your attention. And that's what I'm getting, whether it's children, whether it's your favorite dog, your wife. I don't know why I said dog before wife, but you know what I mean. Whether it's your pet or your spouse, your children or your best friend, there's going to be the need to take some well-needed time for attention. Now, let's look on. Adjudication. Thief. And the coffin. Well, adjudication. This is really correcting a path. It's really analyzing a path, ending the struggle. Maybe the competition is where adjudication lies. It could be contractual issues for some of you around the competition, or correcting course where your competition is concerned. And some of you are finding out that the competition can't be trusted. I get this energy. I get this. I completely understand it. Because for someone in certain circumstances, the competition was really difficult in your situation to deal with. The competition may have been stealing your followers, stealing your viewership, stealing your customer base by, sleazy, backhanded advertising, or clickbaiting, I hear is big right now. Because we do deal with, that's not my dog, forgive me. The coffin is the end of that struggle. It's the death of the situation that brings you around to taking, maybe having to do something that is unusual in some way. Maybe keeping some difficult hours for a while to get over the damage that I think competition really may be playing out for someone in your business. You may be dealing right now with an untrustworthy competitor. That looks like September. Now, the only other thing that I can tell you about September without a personal reading is that the situation is going to come to an end. That this thief, in whatever way they are violating your client base or the way you do business, I think this person will be snaked out and dealt with. Otherwise, I think you reach a point, if this is you, it's sometime towards the end of September or a little bit beyond, there's going to come a point where you can breathe, which is what the Four of Swords is. It's the just breathe card. And this is saying yes. you're going to get to the point where there's an opportunity where you can really just take a deep breath. It's finally over. Now, that's what I've got for your money for September. Now, if you want to reach out to me, go ahead, do so again through email or through my contact form at my website. And now I'm going to go over to Vimeo. I'm going to take care of these 2 questions, love in 2 parts. You can find that over there at that link. And until the next time, I'll have another reading for you next week, guys. Thank you. Take care. Be well. And peace.